This is maple syrup.
We are here to show you the life of Canadian immigrant, the daily struggle, lifestyle, and how we adapt to Canadian culture. And you can decide if you should immigrate to Canada. 3 jobs you should avoid when you first got to Canada. We'll be talking mostly about commission and self-employed job. Hey guys, if you're looking to immigrate to Canada but don't know what to do, or if you're already here but having a hard time adjusting to a Canadian lifestyle, or simply want to know what to do for fun here, consider subscribe to our channel. Our content are geared toward helping new immigrants adjust to life here in the Great White North. Now, let's get back to the list and get started. Number 3. Telemarketer. Keep in mind, not all telemarketing jobs are bad, but lots of them are. If your employer offers you 100% commission and is categorizing you as self-employed, you should be worried. Not only that the employer might not pay you for your work, but they might be setting you up for failure. I was upper management for a finance and telemarketing firm in Calgary at one point. I have to fight for my employees to get paid fair wages in daily basis. I'll not name the company that I work for because I don't want to get sued. The reason these companies offer you 100% commission and categorizing you as self-employed is because they know their products are hard to sell and they are going to have high turnover rate. Because your status is going to be self-employed, they can let you go without having to pay you severance or offer you a good reason to fire you. In addition to that, they can deny you commission on a flimsy ground such as you spell your customer name wrong, you didn't have all the customer information, or simply they can't call the customer after you talk to them. These companies usually have a deceptive pay structure, where at first glance it seems fair and great toward high performers. However, these are usually not the case. With this pay structure, the company have 2 choices. First, have a small team of high-performance telemarketers that they spend time training, motivating, and offer guidance. Or, second, have a big team of telemarketers with high turnover rate, where they only have to offer basic training just enough to get them on the phone. Sadly, the second choice is a common practice in this industry. The company will actively encourage management to fire and hire new telemarketers every few weeks. Why second choice? Because it takes considerably more time to find and train new telemarketers to be reliable and consistent. And it is hard to train out bad habits from experienced telemarketers. Most of the time, employers don't want to waste time, money, and resources to do so. However, the worst practice of them all is to target new immigrants, mostly from Philippines, Pakistan, and India. These companies love to hire new immigrants because 9 out of 10 times, they can get away with mistreating them. Most new immigrants don't know whom to talk to or what to do when the employer decides not to pay their wages. Most of the time, it's not worth the effort to fight these employers anyways. Number 2. Door-to-door salesman. Like number 3, not all door sales jobs are bad, but the number of a bad job is considerably higher. Door-to-door jobs suffer from the same bad practice as telemarketers. Deceptive pay structure, high turnover rate, and they target new immigrants. However, the list goes on. Door-to-door jobs are usually more physically demanding. While you walk around getting exposed to the element, it is not so bad in the summer. However, this job will ask you to go out in the winter as well. By now, you're probably asking yourself, why would anyone stay with this company? Door-to-door job is usually very sales-oriented. As every good sales culture, it is very high energy. Every morning or before your shift started, your manager will give out motivational speech. These speeches are designed to hype you up, promise unlimited income. They will give you an example of some that make $10,000 and $1,000 doing this job. They might even promise you a bonus that looks so good, you can't wait to run out the door and start making 100 sales. However, most people will be lucky to make even 1 sale in a day. Only a select few will be able to make a living as door-to-door salesman. I know this because my first job in Canada was a door-to-door sales, and I was able to get promoted to manager. However, even if you can persevere and make manager, it is not worth it. As a mid-management in door-to-door sales company, you will likely be making a little bit over minimum wage and suffer the same manipulation from the upper management. If you can make it to a manager, it is probably a better idea to look for a different job that is willing to pay the employee fair wages. Number 1. Entry-level marketing job. This job suffer from the same bad practice like number 3 and number 2. Moreover, these jobs are likely a scam toward you and their customer. Door-to-door sales and telemarketer company usually operated in the gray area, where they take advantage of the legal rights of the employees, but usually offer legitimate service and product. However, the majority of entry-level marketing jobs are scam. These companies are designed to pay you as little as they can and offer broken product and misled service. Some company will be asking you to purchase their merchandise upfront to sell to your family or friend. They might even offer to pay you training, but then you have to pay for your own licensing. In some cases, the product is your resources. This company will be asking you to recruit your family or friend into the pyramid scheme. The product they sell can range from gift card, coupon, to useless sporting good. Not only that, you will likely not make any money, factoring in your time and effort, your reputation with your family and friend will forever be damaged. So, how to avoid being taken advantage of? For a telemarketing and door-to-door sales job, the first thing you should look for is how they pay. If you are an experienced salesperson, you know commission is not bad, but small unrealistic commission is. For general people who don't have experience working in this industry, 100% commission is a big red flag. If a company is offering you 100% commission and categorizing you as self-employed, you should probably take a step back and look for another job. You're much better off looking for a company that's willing to place you as the employee, where they can take care of your CPP and EI. You are much better off if the company is willing to pay you salary or hourly wages with a percentage of commission. This means the company knows their product will sell and they have confidence in their training and they want you to succeed. It also shows the company is in a good enough financial standing. You should definitely check BBB, Better Business Bureau. In this trying time, scam and bad business practice are sadly plenty. You should check up on the company before you decide to work for them. Asking questions is key. When you are being interviewed, you should be asking questions anyway. This shows that you are willing to take control and show initiative. What is the pay structure? How do I get paid? What is the turnover rate? If an employer avoids answering these questions, you should be aware. However, if you decide to work for this company, you need to make sure they give you a legal binding contract. It is up to you to make sure all the terms of your commission are correctly stated and broken down clearly. You also need to make sure your employees sign and dated your copy of the contract. Make sure the contract have a starting date and when it will be renewed. You should avoid most entry-level marketing jobs. Sadly, it's very hard to find a real job in this field. A real marketer firm usually hire interns fresh from college. However, if you did find a real entry-level marketing job as an intern, don't expect to get paid well. Your job as an intern are to support other marketers and learn how to do marketing. You are going to be asked to buy coffee, run around looking for paperwork, and make copy of that said paperwork. The only reason you would want to work as an intern in a real marketing company is to hopefully become a real marketer. And I know this because I have a degree in marketing and I was an unpaid intern at one point. As a new immigrant in Canada that look for a job to make ends meet, these jobs are definitely not for you. Even a real entry-level marketing job, because as an intern you don't really make any money, not enough to support yourself or your family. Now that you guys learned how to avoid being taken advantage of when you first got a job in Canada, hit that like, subscribe to my channel, and leave your comment down below. If you ever work this kind of job, you have a crazy story to tell. I know you do because I sure have mine, and I'll leave mine in the comment below. And as always, I hope to see you guys all in the Great White North. Bye!